Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our English podcast.
Hello, teacher.
I am happy to learn today.
Me too.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our English podcast. This is episode number 12. I am your teacher. I am here with my wonderful students, Ahmed, Lena, and Omar. How are you all today?
Hello, teacher. I'm feeling great. I am ready to speak more English.
Hello, teacher. I am very happy to be here. Today is a sunny day, and I am full of energy.
Hello, teacher. I am a little tired, but I am excited for this lesson.
Why are you tired? Omar, did you sleep late?
Yes, I watched a long movie last night. It was an action movie.
Action movie. A movie with lots of movement, like fast cars and fighting. Repeat after me. Action movie.
Action movie.
Action movie.
Action movie.
Well, today we will talk about many things. We will talk about entertainment, technology problems, cooking recipes, nature, and giving advice.
Entertainment? What does that mean exactly? Teacher?
Entertainment is anything we do for fun. Movies, music, games, and theater. Repeat, entertainment.
Entertainment?
Entertainment.
Entertainment.
Lena, what is your favorite kind of entertainment?
I love live music. I like going to concerts.
Concert. A place where people play music for an audience. Repeat, concert.
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 Omar, do you like theater?
I like comedy. I like to laugh.
Comedy. Something that is funny? Repeat, comedy.
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 Ahmed, do you like documentaries?
Documentaries? Is that a movie about real things?
Yes. Exactly. A movie about real life. Like animals or history. Repeat, documentary.
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 Now, let's talk about technology problems. We all have them. Ahmed, what do you do if your Wi-Fi is not working?
I get very angry. I feel annoyed. I try to reset the router.
Router. The small box that gives you internet. Repeat, router.
Router?
Router.
Router.
Lena, what if your phone screen is cracked?
Oh no. If my screen is broken, I take it to the repair shop.
Repair shop. A place where they fix things. Repeat, repair shop.
Repair shop.
Repair shop.
Repair shop.
Omar, what happens if your computer is slow?
I close all the programs. Or I reboot the computer.
Reboot. To turn off and turn on again. Repeat, reboot.
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 Now, let's talk about cooking recipes. Imagine we are making pancakes. Lena, what is the first ingredient?
We need flour.
Flour. White powder made from wheat. Repeat. Flour.
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 Ahmed, what else do we need?
We need eggs and milk.
Omar, what do we use to make it sweet?
We use sugar or honey.
Good. Now, the steps.
First,
We mix the ingredients.
repeat, mix.
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 Then, we pour the batter into the pan.
Batter. What is batter?
Batter is the liquid mix before it is cooked. Repeat. Batter.
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 Then we flip the pancake. Repeat. Flip.
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 Now, let's talk about nature. Ahmed, what is a mountain?
A mountain is a very high hill. It is very big.
Lena, what is a valley?
A valley is the lowland between two mountains.
Valley. Repeat. Valley.
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 Omar, what is a waterfall?
It is water falling from a high place. It is beautiful.
Waterfall. Repeat. Waterfall.
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 What do we call a very large forest?
A jungle or a rainforest.
Rainforest.
A forest with a lot of rain.
Repeat. Rainforest.
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 Now, let's talk about giving advice. This is very important in English. We use the word should. Ahmed, my head hurts. What should I do?
You should take medicine and rest.
Lena, I want to learn English faster. What should I do?
You should listen to this podcast every day.
Good advice. Omar, I am very cold. What should I do?
You should wear a sweater or turn on the heater.
Should. We use it to give a good idea. Repeat. Should.
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 Now, let's talk about household objects in the laundry room. Ahmed, what is a washing machine?
It is the machine that washes our dirty clothes.
Lena, what is a dryer?
It is the machine that makes the clothes dry and warm.
Dryer. Repeat. Dryer.
Dryer?
Dryer.
Dryer.
Omar, what do you use to make your shirt smooth and not wrinkled?
I use an iron.
Iron. Repeat. Iron.
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 What do we use to wash clothes by hand?
We use detergent or soap powder.
Detergent.
Repeat, detergent.
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 Now, Let's talk about at the pharmacy. Lena, you have a cold?
Hello. I need some cough syrup. Please.
Do you have a prescription from a doctor?
No? I just want over the counter medicine.
Prescription. A paper from a doctor for medicine. Repeat, prescription.
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 Ahmed,
You need something for a bee sting.
I need some cream for my skin. It itches.
itch. When you want to scratch your skin, repeat, itch.
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 Omar, you need vitamins.
I want vitamin C to stay healthy.
Healthy. Repeat, healthy.
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 Now, let's talk about directions in a city. Ahmed,
How do I find the bus station?
Go straight and turn left at the traffic light.
traffic light. The red, yellow, and green lights. Repeat, traffic light.
Traffic light.
Traffic light.
Traffic light.
Lena, where is the museum?
It is across from the park.
Across from. On the other side. Repeat, across from.
Across from.
Across from.
Across from.
Omar, where is the bank?
It is next to the supermarket.
Next to. Beside. Repeat, next to.
Next to.
Next to.
Next to.
Now. Let's talk about hobbies that are quiet. Ahmed, do you like chess?
Yes. It is a board game. It is very difficult.
Chess. Repeat, chess.
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 Lena, do you like knitting?
Yes. I make scarves and hats with wool.
Knitting.
Making clothes with needles and yarn.
Repeat, knitting.
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 Omar, do you like painting?
Yes. I like to paint landscapes.
Landscape. A picture of nature. Repeat, landscape.
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 Now, let's talk about simple storytelling. This story is about a lost dog named Max. I will start. Max was a golden dog.
He saw a rabbit and ran away from his house.
Ahmed,
Max ran into the woods. He was lost. He could not find his owner.
It became dark. Max was afraid. He sat under a large oak tree.
The next morning, a hiker found Max. Max was wagging his tail.
the hiker looked at Max's tag. It had a phone number. Ahmed,
The hiker called the number. Max's family was very worried.
They drove to the woods. When they saw Max, they cried with joy.
Max went home and had a big dinner. He never ran after rabbits again.
wagging. When a dog moves its tail fast because it is happy. Repeat, Wagging.
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 Owner. The person who a pet belongs to. Repeat, owner.
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 Now, let's talk about shapes in 3D. Ahmed. What is a cube?
A cube is like a box. All sides are the same.
Lena. What is a sphere?
A sphere is like a ball. It is round.
Sphere. Repeat, sphere.
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 Omar. What is a cylinder?
A cylinder is like a can of soda.
Cylinder. Repeat, cylinder.
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 Now, let's talk about work tools. Ahmed. What does a carpenter use to hit a nail?
He uses a hammer.
Hammer. Repeat, hammer.
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 Lena. What do you use to cut paper?
I use scissors.
Scissors. Repeat, scissors.
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 Omar. What do you use to measure how long a table is?
I use a ruler or a tape measure.
Tape measure. Repeat, tape measure.
Tape measure.
Tape measure.
Tape measure.
Now, let's talk about types of houses. Ahmed. What is an apartment?
It is a home in a big building with many other homes.
Lena. What is a cottage?
A cottage is a small, cozy house. Usually in the country.
Cozy. Feeling warm, comfortable, and safe. Repeat, cozy.
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 Omar. What is a mansion?
A mansion is a huge house for rich people.
Huge. Very. Very big. Repeat, huge.
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 Now, let's talk about describing food taste more. Ahmed. How is a hot pepper?
It is spicy. My mouth burns.
Lena. How is honey?
It is sweet and sticky.
Sticky. It sticks to your fingers. Repeat, sticky.
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 Omar. How is dark chocolate?
It is bitter. Not sweet.
Bitter. Repeat, bitter.
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 How is a green apple?
It is tart or sour.
Tart. A little bit sour. Repeat, tart.
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 Now, let's talk about at the gym. Ahmed. What do you do there?
I lift weights to be strong.
Lena. Do you use the treadmill?
Yes. I run on the treadmill for cardio.
Treadmill. The machine for running in one place. Repeat, treadmill.
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 Omar. What is exercise?
It is moving your body to stay fit.
Fit. Healthy and strong. Repeat, fit.
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 Now, let's talk about computers again, but software. Ahmed. What is an app?
An app or application is a program on my phone or computer.
Lena. What is a browser?
A browser is what I use to see the internet, like Chrome or Safari.
Browser. Repeat, browser.
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 Omar. What is a virus?
A virus is a bad program that breaks the computer.
Virus. Repeat, virus.
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 Now, let's talk about in the garden. Ahmed. What is a lawn?
It is the area with green grass.
Lena. What is a fence?
A fence is the wall made of wood or metal around the garden.
Fence. Repeat, fence.
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 Omar. What do we call the small stones on the ground?
We call them gravel or pebbles.
Pebbles. Small. Smooth stones. Repeat, pebbles.
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 Now, let's talk about feelings when we are surprised. Ahmed. If someone gives you a gift for no reason, you feel?
I feel surprised and glad.
Lena. If you see a ghost, you feel?
I feel terrified and shocked.
Shocked. Very surprised in a big way. Repeat, shocked.
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 Omar. If you win the lottery, you feel?
I feel amazed. I can't believe it.
Amazed. Very surprised and happy. Repeat, amazed.
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 Now, let's talk about daily routines in the evening. Ahmed. What is dusk?
Dusk is when the sun goes down. It is almost night.
Dusk. Repeat, dusk.
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 Lena. What is sunset?
It is the beautiful colors in the sky when the sun disappears.
Sunset. Repeat, sunset.
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 Omar. What do you do before you go to bed?
I set my alarm and I turn off the lights.
Alarm. The sound that wakes you up. Repeat, alarm.
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 Now, let's talk about measurement for weight. Ahmed. How do we measure how heavy something is?
We use kilograms or pounds.
Kilogram. Repeat, kilogram.
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 Kilogram?
Lena. What is light?
Something that is easy to carry. It is not heavy.
Omar. What do we use to see how heavy we are?
We use a scale.
Scale. Repeat, scale.
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 Now, let's talk about in the kitchen one more time. Ahmed. What is a toaster?
A machine that makes bread brown and crunchy.
Crunchy. Making a loud sound when you eat it. Repeat, crunchy.
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 Lena. What is a blender?
A machine that mixes fruit into a smoothie.
Smoothie. A cold drink made of blended fruit. Repeat, smoothie.
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 Omar. What is a kettle?
A pot to boil water for tea.
Kettle. Repeat, kettle.
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 Now, let's talk about adjectives for people. Ahmed. If a person talks a lot, they are
They are talkative.
talkative. Repeat, talkative.
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 Lena. If a person does not like to work, they are
They are lazy.
Omar. If a person is very smart, they are
They are intelligent or clever.
clever. Smart and quick. Repeat, clever.
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 What if a person is very nice?
They are kind or friendly.
Kind. Repeat, kind.
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 Now, let's talk about transportation in the sky. Ahmed. What is a helicopter?
It is an aircraft with spinning blades on top.
Blades. The long parts that turn around. Repeat, blades.
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 Lena. What is a hot air balloon?
It is a big balloon that floats in the sky.
Float. To stay on top of air or water. Repeat, float.
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 Omar. What is a rocket?
A rocket goes to space and the moon.
Space. The place outside the Earth. Repeat, space.
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 Now, let's talk about at the library again. Ahmed. What is a librarian?
The person who works at the library.
Lena. What is a bookcase?
A shelf where we store many books.
Omar. What is a bookmark?
A small paper to save your page.
Bookmark. Repeat, bookmark.
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 Now, let's talk about giving a gift. Ahmed, when do we give gifts?
On birthdays, weddings, and holidays.
Lena, what do we put the gift in?
We put it in a box and we wrap it with paper.
Wrap. To cover with paper? Repeat, wrap.
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 Wrap?
Omar, what do we put on top of the gift?
We put a ribbon or a bow.
Ribbon. Repeat, ribbon.
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 Now, let's talk about the weather in summer. Ahmed, what is a heat wave?
It is many days of very, very hot weather.
Heat wave.
Repeat, heat wave.
Heat wave.
Heat wave.
Heat wave.
Lena, what do we use to stay cool?
We use a fan or air conditioning.
Omar, what is humidity?
It is when there is water in the air. It feels heavy.
Humidity.
Repeat, humidity.
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 Now, let's talk about common phrases for shopping. Ahmed, what do you ask the clerk about the price?
I ask, how much does this cost?
Lena, what do you ask if the clothes are too big?
I ask, do you have this in a smaller size?
Omar, what do you ask if you want to pay with a card?
I ask, do you accept credit cards?
Accept. To take something. Repeat, accept.
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 Now, let's talk about at the office. Ahmed, what is a meeting?
It is when people talk about work.
Lena, what is a deadline?
It is the time when the work must be finished.
Deadline.
Repeat, deadline.
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 Omar, what is a salary?
It is the money I get for my job every month.
Salary. Repeat, salary.
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 Now, let's talk about parts of a car. Ahmed, what do you use to turn?
I use the steering wheel.
Steering wheel.
Repeat, steering wheel.
Steering wheel.
Steering wheel.
Steering wheel?
Lena, what do you use to stop?
I use the brakes.
Omar, what do you use to see at night?
I use the headlights.
Headlights.
Repeat, headlights.
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 Now, let's talk about in the bathroom. Ahmed, what do you use to wash your hair?
I use shampoo.
Lena, what is a bathtub?
It is a large container to take a bath.
Omar, what is a faucet or a tap?
It is where the water comes from.
Faucet.
Repeat, faucet.
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 Now, let's talk about personal information. Ahmed, what is your address?
It is the number and the street where I live.
Lena, what is your occupation?
It is my job. I am a student.
Occupation. Repeat, occupation.
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 Omar, what is your nationality?
It is the country I am from.
Nationality. Repeat, nationality.
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 Now, let's talk about asking for help. Ahmed, how do you ask for help in a library?
I say, "Excuse me, could you help me find a book?"
Lena, how do you ask for help at the airport?
I say, "Excuse me. Where is my gate?"
Omar, how do you ask for help if you are lost?
I say, I am lost. Can you show me the way?
Now, let's talk about feelings again. Ahmed, how do you feel when you're tired?
I feel sleepy and exhausted.
Exhausted. Very tired. Repeat, exhausted.
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 Lena, how do you feel when you wait for a long time?
I feel impatient.
Impatient. Not wanting to wait. Repeat, impatient.
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 Omar, how do you feel when you help someone?
I feel useful and kind.
Useful. Helping or doing something good. Repeat, useful.
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 Now, let's talk about adjectives for size. Ahmed, what is tiny?
It is very, very small. Like an ant.
Tiny. Repeat, tiny.
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 Lena, what is enormous?
It is very, very big. Like an elephant.
Enormous. Repeat, enormous.
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 Omar, what is narrow?
It is a thin space. Not wide.
Narrow. Repeat, narrow.
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 Now, let's talk about the hospital one last time. Ahmed, what is an ambulance?
A van that takes sick people to the hospital.
Lena, what is an operation?
It is when a doctor fixes someone's body.
Omar, what is a patient?
A person who is sick in the hospital.
Patient. Repeat, patient.
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 We are now at the end of episode number 12. You all have been fantastic. We covered so much.
Thank you, teacher. I liked learning about space and cylinders.
And I liked the pancakes recipe. I will make them tomorrow.
I I learned that I am talkative in English now.
Haha. Yes, you are.
Omar. To everyone listening, thank you for being with us. Please listen again and practice.
Goodbye. See you in episode 13.
Goodbye. Have a wonderful day.
Bye bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Happy learning.